Hello everyone and welcome to another Warcraft 3 replay commentary. Today we're gonna watch a match from a WPL Clanwar between nEph and U5, played in July of 2005, an Orc against Nightelf matchup on Echo Isles, and we do see here on the left hand spawn position in red the Czech Orc player Kacer. Not a greatly memorable player in my opinion. I basically only remember him for representing the Czech Republic in the WCG 2004 and for being part of a pretty decent 2-on-2 team together with another Czech player called Hororen. And as far as I know, he played for nEph his entire main career in Warcraft 3, which was 2004 and 2005. After that he switched to their Dota squad, and later on in 2009 he was announced to make a comeback as part of a newly founded My Revenge squad, but he never actually appeared significantly as part of that team. And his opponent in brown, going for Ancient of War and Moonwell first, so a Tavern Hero Archer built by him, which is not at all surprising given the fact that this game was played in the summer of 2005, is the Brazilian Nightelf player, who I'm gonna pronounce PaTo. Actually, I have a couple of different options here because he is, as I said, Brazilian, and therefore he speaks Portuguese, and PaTo, or as it's correctly pronounced, I think PaTo is the Portuguese word for duck, but I cannot pronounce it that way for an entire commentary. That's just impossible. So I do kind of have the choice between the German-ish version PaTo or the English version PaTo, and I'm gonna stick with PaTo because I'm commentating in English here. So anyway, he was probably the best South American player in Warcraft 3 history. He played for a team called NOD before he went to the jungle team in the summer of 2004. So he was part of that team for a while, kind of like every Brazilian Warcraft 3 player ever who was any good. And back at that time in like 2004, he was really young. He was like 14 and he already did win a lot of Brazilian tournaments like he did in his entire career. So WCGs, ESWCs, Code 5 and so on in Brazil was mostly won by PaTo, who's going for the Beastmaster first here with a couple of archers against the Farseer and Grunts early on. But internationally he didn't do that well. As far as I know, he was only his biggest success was the third place in the BlizzCon America back in 2007. But other than that, as I said, as far as I know, no great international achievements for him. Then once the jungle team disbanded, he went to U5 and later on also to Hooray, Starcoma and MTW. And he was already pretty inactive in 2008. So once he also, like Kacer, was announced to be part of a newly founded team in early 2009, people kind of considered it as a comeback already. And like Kacer, he didn't really appear significantly anymore after this comeback announcement. So pretty interesting early game here. We do see the Farseer just creeping completely normal, but PaTo here with the Beastmaster first, and it seems like he was expecting a Blade Master because he went for the Hawk first, but right now he's already level 2, so he's gonna have the Queer Beasts together with him. And as you can see, it's the old Echo Isles version, so there are fountains here where the mercenary camps are right now, and there is a mana fountain where the marketplace is right now, and a couple of creep sets are different, like the ones up here or the ones at the natural expansions, which back then didn't have any anti-air. So if for example an undead went with Gargs on tier 2, they could be crept basically without taking any damage. So it looks like both of the players will stay passive here and probably creep level 3 first. The Ring of Protection and Periapt of Vitality not that great for the Farseer. I mean, he's a little bit tankier, but obviously like Boots of Speed or Pendant of Energy would be better for him. And yeah, the Beastmaster with some quite nice items here early on with the Pen of Energy and the Circle of Nobility. Of course, especially on this old version of Echo Eyes, that's even better than it is nowadays because of the fountain. Because these fountains, of course, heal 1% of either hit points or mana points per second. So if the general mana pool increases, then also the regeneration on that fountain increases, which yeah, of course, makes this Beastmaster with his summons even stronger. So level 3 for the Beastmaster, no Tome of Experience for him. And level 3 for the Farseer, who now also got a Circlet. So finally, really good item for him. Tier 2, about 80% done. No Hunter's Hall so far. And tier 2 for the Orc already done. No tier 2 buildings, only a Wormel and also no second hero. Wisp gets killed here. And usually what Nightelfs used to do, Beastmaster second, okay, that's interesting. Usually what Nightelfs used to do back then was get a Firelord second to their Beastmaster first, go for 1 lore, 1 wind, and get a big tier 2 ranged army, because Orcs really had trouble dealing with those back then, because they didn't use casters, and dealing with all the summons and ranged units without casters was really tricky, and a lot of people had trouble handling that. That was kind of before the mass talents came around. So Pitlord second by PaTo here, so no Firelord, and he's gonna go for a different strategy here, but it looks like for now he's gonna have to pull back. He invested a lot into archers early on, so I'm assuming he probably wanted to do a push against the burrows or tier 2 buildings, but that did not work out at all. The level 3 of Farseer with his level 2 wolves and the level 1 chain lightning did a lot of damage here. 1 archer already gone down, so Moonshoes has to be used by those heroes already. Stuff now bought on the Beastmaster, so he's going to be able to staff the Pitlord if it becomes necessary. For now it isn't, because the Pitlord was able to drink another Moonshoes here. The archers maybe should pull back behind the shop, because right now they are taking a lot of damage. Yeah, so far he's at least microing these archers fairly well, but the Beastmaster taking a ton of damage here, and actually he's gonna have to take, he's moving towards the shop right now, but using the town portal, no mana on the Farseer though, so he's not gonna be able to throw any chain lightnings into the back of this Nightelf army, so these heroes should be fine for now. And actually the position is really great for the Nightelf play here, in between those trees, and with those heroes completely safe, and with those Ancients of Wind finishing, so the Orc player is gonna have to pull back here, and that's just what he's doing. So right call here by Kacer. I feel like the Nightelf PaTo should probably not chase after him though, because these archers are of course extremely fragile, and the Beastmaster is on very low HP. He has to use a heal potion right now, and yes, still not looking particularly great for him. But it looks like at least those heroes are not gonna die for now. The Beastmaster, the Pitlord can still be staffed, and the Beastmaster very aggressive here, and actually PaTo closes the gap here on top with the Pitlord, not even doing a finishing hit with his trees here, but he's getting the experience. Level 2 on the Pitlord. The Beastmaster, I think, was also level 2 already. Yeah, he was. So, yeah, the Beastmaster of Kacer got level 2 only by killing archers, so PaTo really lost a lot here. I think there's not a single archer remaining for him. So I'm pretty confused about this investment early on, and then getting the Pitlord, and yeah, having that hero that's not of any use when doing a tier 2 push, which I'm assuming was probably what he wanted to do, given the fact that he invested into like 8 archers or so. So let's just take a quick look at the base's first couple of talents being produced. Still tier 2 here, and at the other side of the map, 1 Wc3, 1 barracks. He's getting Headhunters, Demolishers, Kodos, Raiders. So actually decently mixed anti-Talon army, as it appears to me. Of course, eventually, if the armies are getting too big, he's gonna run into some trouble because of the lack of disenchant. But we're gonna see how that turns out. Pretty difficult to make predictions at this point. I would say it's not looking too great for PaTo, just given the fact that his tier 3 is so late. He just started it right now, so he's not gonna have any talents anytime soon. And given the fact that he lost all of these archers he invested into early on. I mean, Kacer also lost a little bit, but definitely less. And his heroes are already looking pretty decently. And apparently it was a misclick here, so maybe he wanted to go for the Firelord push here, together with all those archers. But then again, I'm still confused that he didn't get a Hunter's Hall and 1 Lore and 1 Wind, which would be the usual way to follow this up. But yeah, maybe he just wanted to mix things up a little bit, get those 2 Edges of Wind here. I mean, he's getting the Adept upgrade right now, he's getting tier 3, he's eventually going to have a lot of Cyclone available, so as long as he doesn't get crushed before that, he might still have a decent shot in this game. 2 periods of Vitality on the Beastmaster by now, so that's interesting. So he didn't creep down here, so he must have bought this at Merchant, unless I'm missing something. And tier 3 now for the Orc player as well. Yeah, level 2 Hog, really strong already. And it looks like he forgot one of the Demolishers here, so that one is probably gonna get sniped out. But I feel like PaTo should probably not get overly excited here. If he gets ensnared, he's probably gonna be forced to yeah, take part in a fight. Let's see if he can, or if he tries to TP immediately. So Rain of Fire actually not doing that bad against the Headhunters. 1 new Demolisher coming in. Actually, those Talents are completely unthreatened so far. So it looks like Kacer is gonna want to put a lot of emphasis on dealing damage to those heroes, which I think might be a mistake, because those Talents, as long as there's no Cyclone, they are still extremely fragile, and he could pick them out rather easily. Pitlord has to be staffed here before Ensnare is available again, and that fight actually looked really good for PaTo. He maybe just stayed in there for like 3 seconds too long. I mean, he did get two more raiders sniped out in the end, but Kodo also ate one of the Talents, and a lot of those Talents and Archers got sniped out in the end. But nevertheless, this trade ended up a lot better for PaTo than I expected. So tier 3 has now finished. Adept Master upgrade in production. The heroes are sitting at the fountain, are regenerating. Level 4-3 against, I think, 4 and almost 3. Yeah. Oh, and there's the Firelord second. So that was probably the hero he wanted to pick on tier 2. So instead of the Firelord, he got the Pitlord. So yeah, it looks like he's gonna try and pull a grubby here. Another clause of attack for the Beastmaster. It looks like he really wants to get that one onto level 5. I'm curious what he's gonna skill on level 5, because of course the Quill Beasts are great, especially against like the Kodos and the Headhunters. But the level 3 Hawk against those Demolishers would of course also be amazing, and he could do a lot of damage against those Burrows. But then again, his opponent is tier 3 right now, and he might get the Reinforced Defenses upgrade soon, which is completely gonna shut down any kind of summon harassment against those Burrows. So yeah, I'm curious how PaTo is gonna continue. He's down by 10 supply, which kind of tells a lot here. His tech was just so late, and he lost so many of those archers early on. Like usually you would expect the Orc to be like 10 supply ahead. But in this case, he's going for this different approach, different hero combo. He didn't invest in multiple staffs. He doesn't have an orb. He doesn't have a single heal scroll. So that's where usually the Orc gets ahead supply-wise. But the Nightelf player doesn't have any of that. So in that case, he shouldn't be that far behind. Yeah, Pian's now also pulled for a Kacer in. He's gonna continue creeping. He actually could get creep checked, which could end up hurting him quite a lot. So he does have a TP on the Farseer, and let's see if he's gonna get into a good position in this fight. No, everything's flying. That's horrible for the Orc player. He should probably run with this part and maybe just TP with a Farseer, because this creep check might just turn the game around. Okay, there is the TP, so he's gonna try and get out with while losing as few units as possible. But actually, it was kind of a big mistake in my opinion to turn around with this army and try and get into the range of the Farseer's TP here. So 2 Demolishers gone, TP gone, the item, well, okay, that's not that great, goes to the Nightelf. So that definitely brings PaTo back into this game. That was just what he needed. Now he's even up supply wise. He does have the level 5 on his Beastmaster, and yeah, both of the players being not exactly overly polite throughout this game. But I think this is far from over, and this is far from Kacer already being completely out of the game. Another Demolisher now coming, a couple of Headhunters being produced now afterwards. And with the fountain in the back, let's see if he's going to be able to do something. Probably not. The Beastmaster is a little bit far up front, so maybe he's just going to want to go ahead and force the TP off him right away, because I think in the long run he's not going to be able to win a fight again yet. He needs to re-establish first. But there, it looks like he's going to want to do some damage on the Pitlord first. I mean, the staff should be available on the Beastmaster here. And yeah, no ensnare coming against the Pitlord, so he is able to staff the opponent out. Again, surround on the... Okay, no surround on the Beastmaster actually. But nevertheless, he's taking a lot of damage. And if he's able to force the TP here, then he might be just fine. Heal potion now used by the Beastmaster. And yeah, it looks like he's probably going to get out of there. But there's not really a lot left to tank here, so these talents are going to take a ton of damage. And actually he decides to use the TP with his Beastmaster. So yeah, the trade was still not that bad for the Nightelf. I mean, he took a lot of damage on the Beastmaster and on the Pitlord, but neither of those did go down in the end. And in return he killed a couple of units, not too much though. But yeah, definitely enough to kind of give him the edge, at least in that fight. And yeah, he's going for the level 2 Hawk here, so level 3 Quill Beasts obviously for the Beastmaster. Oh, and an expansion by PaTo, which he cancels right now because he saw the invisible wolves with his Hawk. But yeah, he seems pretty confident in his game right now, so I was trying to get an expansion up here, but yeah, the wolves, not even sure if the duration would have been long enough to actually cancel this expansion. Just see 3,500 gold left in the mains, so still a lot of gold to work with for both of the players. So both of them again sitting at 50 supply. Let's just see, is either of them getting items? Looks like the Beastmaster is gonna be at the shop first. And did he see anything here? Ah, of course, yeah, with the Fairy Fire he saw the raiders coming in, so he didn't dare going to the shop, so he's gonna have to leave those items to the Orc player, at least for now. So let's see what he's gonna buy here. Only a Scroll of Protection, okay. He doesn't really have a lot of gold saved up, but he already broke into low upkeep here, getting another Demolisher and another Kodo, and another fight starting here. Position of those talents pretty decent here, cannot really be attacked. Lots of Cyclone going on the Raiders here in the front, but the Beastmaster once again taking a ton of damage here early on. Actually the Demolishers are doing a pretty fine job, but focused by the summons here. But as you can see, yeah, the talents now taking a ton of damage, still a lot of stuff in the air, and it looks like the Beastmaster once again is going to be forced to use his TP sooner rather than later. Farseer once again dropping to the ground. The Demolisher is going to get killed though, and it looks like he might just want to get the kill on this Kodo Beast before TPing out. I guess the talent might still fall. Actually he fails to focus it, and in the end that fight looked pretty well for Kacer. Actually, there's not a lot of stuff remaining for the Nightelf player except for the heroes. There's 3 talents remaining, so that's somewhat close to nothing. And both the first heroes approaching level 6 here slowly, both of them about level 5.5. But as you can see, there's a lot more stuff remaining for Kacer than for PaTo, who only had the 3 talents. So pretty decent fight for him. And of course it's very important for him to maintain map control, because once he loses map control, the Nightelf is just gonna sit here with all of his talents and have 400 mana on all of them and basically infinite Cyclone, which is gonna make things so much harder for his opponent. So both of the players still convinced that they are losing. But looking at the game right now, it's far from decided. Really kind of unpredictable how it's gonna go. Farseer going in here despite being pretty low HP. The Raider is pretty far up front, but he cycled them very early on. I feel like he could have done a little bit of damage on them before cycling once his army catches up. So a lot of cyclone used here. I'm not really sure how much mana he's gonna have to work with here, because he's really using a lot of cyclones. So Beastmaster is maybe... No, he's not gonna fall through the soul burn. It's not gonna be that not gonna do that much damage. And the Orc player actually has not really killed a lot so far. The Demolisher here not shooting on the talents. Now he's switching his focus fire. The Pit Lord once again is probably gonna have to be staffed here. Headhunters not really microed, so yeah, he's gonna lose all of those. Let's just see. So no ensnare here. The Raider is gonna fall as well, but it looks like most of these talents are gonna maybe fall as well if he doesn't pull back. So actually there's not really anything left for the Orc player, but still he's able to push his opponent back. This talent is probably gonna fall, and maybe one more. No, he's actually flying up in the air, so nicely done by PaTo saving this talent. Both of the wolves will get killed, and level 6 for the Beastmaster thanks to that. Farseer also reached level 6. Yeah, probably thanks to this final kill on the Talon here. So both of the first heroes level 6, and I'm actually curious if either of them is gonna skill their ultimate, because in a straight up fight I feel like level 3 summons as well as level 3 chain lightning might be more useful than yeah, either of those heroes ultimates. And as I mentioned, like, PaTo did rather well in this fight and is kind of having the stronger army right now. He's immediately heading to the fountain here to get full mana on all of these talents. Beastmaster was at the shop right now, got 2 heal scrolls, using one immediately might not even be the worst choice here, even though it's always kind of weird not using it while a fight's happening.
Our sacred grove is being desecrated.
It looks like Kacer is just gonna want to stay aggressive here. The Talents taking, yeah, not that little damage here. The Demolisher doing a pretty good job. Also, of course, with the burning oil, doing a lot of additional damage. And Kacer is just moving both of his heroes to the fountain here just to have a lot more mana to spam those wolves, to spam those chain lightnings and the other summons. And actually we kind of see that working right now. A lot of stuff has already gone down for the Nightelf player, and actually not that many units lost for the Orc. A lot of stuff is flying. The Demolisher has once again been taken out by the summons. The Fire needs to take care. He's maybe gonna fall. Is there staff available? I don't think so, because the Pit Lord has already been staffed, and therefore this level 4 Fire Lord goes down, so pretty well done by Kacer, but he's gonna have to pull out of there right now. Still neither of all those heroes has the boots, but the Quillbeast with the... Oh wow, the Quillbeast with the Bloodlust I think would have caught up to the Farseer, but nicely done by Kacer, eating it with the Kodo Beast and therefore securing his Farseer's life. This Beastmaster also already getting closer and closer to level 5, so yeah, pretty strong hero levels for both of the players by now. And those 4 lava spawns just want to take down the Kodo Beast, just want to rescue their Quill Beast. And yeah, this Beastmaster is not gonna fall. And yeah, I feel like in the end the Orc player lost a lot in this fight. Yeah, he's just gonna be able to use Moonwells. And the mains are empty, so Firelord is gonna be revived. And there's actually not a lot of stuff remaining for Kacer. For a moment it looked like he was doing really well in this fight, but apparently in the end the summons really took over, having 4 lava spawns there, plus the Quill Beasts really hurt the entire Orc army. And now both of the players are out of gold. He doesn't have Nature's Blessing, so this Tree of Eternity is gonna take somewhat like 30 hours to get down to the natural expansion. So yeah, level 6-4 on yeah, for both of the players. The level 4 third hero for PaTo is also gonna be back soon. So yeah, pretty curious who's really gonna wanna engage anytime soon. I feel like eventually Kacer has to, because of the free expansion for the Nightelf. And by the way, level 3 Quillbeast, level 2 Hawk, so he did skill the ultimate. And maybe he's just gonna go for it. Let's just see. There's no TP for the Orc player. So Stampede could do quite a bit of damage, and he does have a TP in case he doesn't want to fight. Okay, the PN now sees the Nightelf army coming in. And a file. Oh, that's very unfortunate. Well, he maybe could have expected it, but this Firelord is definitely gonna fall. He does have 4 Raiders, so there's no way he's gonna let that one get out alive. But at the same time, Stampede against the Orc base, and that one's also gonna take a lot of damage. I'm wondering how many buildings are actually gonna survive here, because the Firelord has gone down right now, but that took quite some time. And while that was happening, the Nightelf army is doing so much damage against the Orc base. Yeah, Altar's already gone. 2 burrows. The back here has taken a ton of damage, and there's actually not too many buildings left. So let's see if he's gonna actually try and fight here. Some Cyclone used against these Raiders, but he decides to use his town portal. So he should be getting out there safely, but actually the Pitlord remains inside the Orc space, but all the Raiders are flying. He cannot ensnare the Pitlord, so he's gonna get out there even though he wasn't in range of the TP. So quite a lucky escape here for PaTo. Pretty sure that wasn't intentional, but having all those Raiders cycloned, yeah, helped him a great deal in this case. At the same time, the Tree of Eternity has arrived here at the bottom and is soon gonna start entangling the gold mine. And yeah, Kacer definitely wants that fight right now, so he's gonna get aggressive Chain Lightning going through these talents. They're taking so much damage. 1 heal scroll is available. Crow Form used them on all of them for whatever reason. He's immediately landing again now, having done a decent split here on those talents by now, so they're not gonna take as much damage anymore. But nevertheless, one after another of them is going down. Firelord is not being revived, so he does not have the gold to do that right now. Level 7 for Kato's, sorry, for PaTo, Beastmaster. Excuse me. And he's still gonna get in trouble. Heal Potion used right now, that didn't really help him a lot. 28 HP for him. The Raider is maybe gonna fall here, but there's no way he's gonna get out of this one way. And the level 7 Beastmaster goes down, and the Pitlord is in trouble as well. Fortunately for him, there's still no boots on either of the Orcs heroes, so he might just survive here. But PaTo is definitely in trouble. The gold mine is now being entangled. But yeah, he's gonna have to win a lot of time in order to get the gold, to get his Beastmaster back. And let's just see if the Firelord is gonna be able to, if the Farseer is gonna be able to keep up here. Nicely outmoved by PaTo, who apparently saw the Farseer moving here with those flying talons. But still nicely done, so he's gonna have some time to sit at a fountain and at least get some health back. He's still very far away from level 6. So that seems like an unlikely option for PaTo to get back into this game. But I mean, at the same time, Kacer basically lost everything except his 2 heroes.
Your building is complete.
So there's 1 hero and like 3 talents, I think. There's 1 here. And yeah, he had those 2 flying somewhere. Okay, they are here. So yeah, 3 talents and 1 Pitlord against the 2 heroes. And he's mining, so he's getting closer and closer to getting this this Beastmaster back. And let's see what's he doing. He's moving down, so there's 2 options for the Orc player. Obviously, since he's level 7, he's definitely gonna have Earthquake by now. He can either go for the Tree of Eternity or for the Altar, and he decides to go for the Tree of Eternity. And the Pitlord, yeah, is probably gonna try and win some time here and hope to not die while doing so. But it looks like it's not working. Kacer is just going straight for this for the Tree of Eternity, and with this number of summons, I mean, that's pretty crazy. There's no way that one's gonna survive. And he doesn't even need Earthquake here. And a lot of Wisp coming in. Actually, if he gets like all of these summons dispelled, he might be getting closer and closer to level 6, so that was quite a bit of experience, but there's still a lot missing, so the Tree of Eternity is gone. But he did gather enough gold to rebuy his Beastmaster. So level 7, level 6 for the second Beastmaster soon as well. He's gonna need 38 experience, so that would be 2 trees killed by himself without the Farseer nearby, or 4 trees with the Farseer. So that's gonna be quite a lot, but maybe he's just gonna take down the Pit Lord, which would of course be quite horrible for PaTo, because it would end the game, probably, even though the Beastmaster would come back. So there's one more move he can use, but is he gonna get there in time? He is getting there just in time, and actually there's plenty of mana on those talents, so I'm wondering why he's not just using Cyclone here. Just there is soon gonna be mana for a Chain Lightning, and that's gonna be level 3, so 100 damage, 180 damage, so against heroes that's like 140-ish, so he's gonna have to work this one down. Maybe one more. Oh, that was very close. I guess he needed one more hit and a Chain Lightning to get this Pit Lord killed. So finally the Cyclone used, and just in time here by PaTo. And the Beastmaster is gonna be back. So that's something. Meanwhile, yeah, 2 burrows here available, 18 out of 30 supply, and the Beastry is available. So he does have the gold to actually build a Raider if he wants to, which would be a huge deal. To just have Ensnare available. Or is he gonna buy an item? Selling one of the Periapts. And what's he gonna get here? Nothing so far, so maybe units.
We're under attack.
Or turning around. Oh, Boots of Speed on the Farseer. That's of course great as well in those hero battles.
Our sacred
And in
grove
the
is being
meantime, the
desecrated.
Pit Lord sitting here in front of the fountain, and if he gets a couple of peons killed, he might eventually reach level 6. Another one of those trees gone down. Doesn't really matter at this point since there's no income anymore anyway. Or Cyclone, maybe fly away. Okay, he uses Cyclone and he does fly away, so this Talon is barely gonna survive. And yeah, with both of the Beastmasters around here, there's gonna be a lot of summons. The wolves are doing some damage against the Pit Lord, so it looks like that one is gonna be the target. There is still a staff on the Beastmaster, so I'm not really sure if it's the greatest choice to go for the Pit Lord. First of the Talons has gone down already. They are taking so much damage by the Quilbies. So the Talon has gone down, the Hawk has gone down as well. Level 6 for Kacer's Beastmaster now as well, so 3 heroes level 6 or higher by now, and a lot of Quilbies just doing damage against each other. It looks like the red Quilbies will come out on top of this though. So PaTo is gonna have to pull back to the bottom, at least for now. The Pit Lord now back from the fountain has healed up a little bit at least. And he's going for one of the peons. Yeah, he's just a tiny bit more experience. Another peon is gonna fall. But at the same time, the Pit Lord also is getting lower and lower. He needs one more peon kill and he's gonna be level 6. And maybe he should just, like, staff him and play it safe. There's the level 6 by killing one of the wolves. But the Beastmaster's pretty far out of position. He uses the Doom, but he goes down. He's out of range. So he cannot staff his Pit Lord home, and I'm assuming this Pit Lord is never gonna come back. Doomguard using Stomp though. There are the Boots of Speed on the Farseer, which might just be enough to save him. There is a Raider coming in using Ensnare on the Beastmaster, and he's not using Cripple for some reason. Isn't he able to use Cripple against heroes? I feel like he should have used Cripple here to kill this Farseer. Maybe I'm mistaken. But the Farseer actually getting away here, 70 hit points. And where is he gonna run? He's running to the fountain. So this Beastmaster still has a little bit of time together with the Doomguard. And once that one runs out and both Orc heroes are still alive, I feel like it's gonna be game over. Because the single Beastmaster isn't gonna beat level 7 Farseer and a level 6 Beastmaster. So he's gonna have to try and make something happen here.
We're under attack.
Of course, he's at 137 gold. and not building a hero. So yeah, the Pit Lord is not gonna come back. The Doomguard, yeah, trying to get into position for a stomp here, as it seems, but the Farseer is doing a pretty good job dodging him. Thanks to those boots of speed, it's obviously not too difficult of a task, and he's running away here. Doomguard still about half of his time remaining. Meanwhile, the Summon's just battling it out here in the bottom. Beastmaster using the rest of his Moon Juice, and he unfortunately started moving his trees already towards the Orc main base. And yeah, they cannot help him here. Very useless stomp by the Doomguard. And it looks like, yeah, the Beastmasters are now gonna battle it out. Finally, a useful stomp by the Doomguard here. And there's the cripple. Why didn't he use that one earlier against the Farseer? See, I'm not really sure how long it lasts. It's, yeah, now running out. Doomguard is out of mana. The Doomguard is out of duration. So there's only gonna be the level 7.5 Beastmaster remaining for PaTo. There goes the Doomguard. And all the Moonways are empty. And there are the Boots of Speed on the Farseer. So, eventually this Beastmaster is gonna fall, and there's plenty of mana on the Farseer, so he can spam Wolves and Chain Lightnings on that one, and there is no way the Beastmaster is gonna get out of there alive. In the meantime, the other Beastmaster at the other side of the map, completely safe. It's gonna sit back at the fountain and regenerate, and as you can see, this Beastmaster is gonna fall right now, and there is the GG by PaTo. Kacer winning here in a very entertaining match, in my opinion. Definitely not free of mistakes. I mean, early on with the misclick by PaTo was, of course, kind of a fortunate mistake by the players, because it just launched this kind of mid and late game, but kind of falling apart by getting creep checked at the bottom was the first big blow by Kacer, kind of getting PaTo back into a game where he already was pretty far behind. And then, yeah, later on, the one mistake that really doesn't make any sense to me is why he didn't use the cripple against the Farseer when he was down to like 50 hit points, and the Doomguard was right next to it. And of course, like moves like getting the level 6 on the Pit Lord and not staffing him, like he desperately wanted to get level 6 and cast Doom immediately. Seems like a little bit of yeah, hesitated decision making. Of course, it was a really stressful situation, but I feel like he could have played it a little bit more calmly, and he probably would have won with a fully regenerated Pit Lord and a Doomguard against those two Orc heroes. But yeah, that's all Theorycraft. In the end, very entertaining game with, let me just see, yeah, 4 out of the 5 heroes being level 6 or higher, some ultimates, and yeah, in the end, an Orc who ended up on top. Unfortunately, I couldn't look up the Clanwar anymore, so I'm not sure who won, but I'm assuming thanks to the way stronger lineup back at the time, U5 probably won that Clanwar. So I hope, as always, you enjoyed, and if you did, as always, give a thumbs up, give a nice comment, and see you soon. Bye.